So, you want to hear my idea for a horror game? Very well. Here's what I was thinking. In this horror game, you will get to design your own little pet, one that you'll be taking care of whilst navigating the darkness. This pet can be cute, ugly, or based off a real animal. Either way, that little thing is yours, and I want you to become super attached to it. I don't know how that's going to be achieved just yet, so that will require some experimentation. As for where this horror game will take place, that is up to whoever wants to try making this horror game. You could set it in an abandoned location, or you can do something that no one has done before and set it in an active location. It could be a facility, it could be a factory, it could be a park, or maybe even a cave system. Whatever works best is what we're aiming for here, so play around a bit with the concept until something clicks. We want to also try avoiding some tropes that the other horror games use, so we're not going to have a place that killed children or ran experiments, or a facility that goes deep into the ground. I believe that one has been overdone by now, so if you're going to do a facility or factory, try not to make a deep underground section. Instead, you could either make the facility itself really big, or you can give it a few floors. Anything to avoid what Poppy Playtime and a few other horror games are doing right now. Also, we want to try avoid killing off a monster just to introduce a new one. I'm not saying that you can't do it, I'm just saying that you should go about it carefully. Perhaps only do it to show the new threat's power. You should also try to keep a monster around for as long as possible, so when that new threat does appear, it's unexpected. That's if we're deciding to use monsters here, as there's a few other options I can think of. For instance, instead of monsters, how about humans? What if they're the threats here? Wouldn't that be a nice change of pace? This could even be better if we make the protagonist a monster, but not an evil one, just one that is misunderstood, which is why they're trying to prove themselves by caring for another creature, which will tie back wonderfully to the pet that we made at the start. You could even make that pet your own child, which would really drive up the stakes. But again, that is up to you. I'm only giving out the ideas to what this horror game could be. I'm not going to make this horror game myself, mostly because I have no idea where to start, nor do I have the skills for it. However, I am willing to help work on the project by sharing my vision. I am full of ideas. Anyway, let me get back to the main point of this horror game, which is that you're caring for something vulnerable. If it dies, it should feel devastating. We can even give it a game over screen for that extra gut punch, so that when you do start again, you'll do it better next time. Now, there's a slight possibility that this horror game has been done before, and I didn't know about it. So if it does exist, let me know in the comments. I would love to check out that game and maybe play it for myself. But if it doesn't exist, then at least one of you can make it. All I ask is that you give me some credit for the idea in the first place. I feel like that is fair. For now though, that's all I have to say for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.